हरे कृष्णा। यहाँ उपस्थित हुए सभी भक्तजनों को आज की भागवत कथा में स्वागत है। नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पासदाने जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री गदाधरा श्री गौरभक्त वृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्री वासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री कृष्ण कृपा मूर्ति श्रील प्रभुपाद को अपना साष्टांग प्रणाम। श्रील प्रभुपाद को बहुत से धन्यवाद और अनेकानेक प्रशंसा करता हूँ, क्योंकि श्री प्रभुपाद जी ने हम सब लोगों के लिए भगवत धर्म को उत्तम मार्ग बतलाया है। All go to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Hare Krishna. Please repeat it. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 We are continuing the 12th verse of Bhagavatam of first canto, first chapter. Please repeat me 3 times, word by word. Afterwards I will do it. Suta janasi Bhadram te Bhagavant Sattvatam Patiha देवक्यां वासुदेवस्य जातो यस्य चिकित्सया सूत जानासि भद्रं ते भगवान् सात्वतां पतिः देवक्यां वासुदेवस्य जातो यस्य चिकित्सया सूत जानासि भद्रं ते भगवन् सात्वतां पतिः देवक्यां वासुदेवस्य जातो यस्य चिकित्सया सूत जानासि भद्रं ते भगवान् सात्वतां पतिः देवक्यां वासुदेवस्य जातो यस्य चिकित्सया. The word by word meaning is Suta. These sages are addressing Suta as Suta Goswami. Janasi, you know. Bhadram, te, all blessings upon you. Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead. Sattvatam, of the pure devotees. Patihi, the protector. Devakyam, in the womb of Devaki. Vasudevasya, by Vasudeva. Jataha, born of Yasya, for the purpose of Chikitsaya, executing. Immediate translation is, all blessings upon you, O Sutta Goswami. You know for what purpose the personality of God had appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. The sages who are questioning the Sutta Goswami, first because they are also powerful munis. So they all bestow upon the blessings upon Sutta Goswami, and we say, "Oh Sutta Goswami, you know for what purpose Krishna has incarnated as a supreme Godhead, and he has appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva." Here they are saying that Krishna has taken birth in the womb of Devaki. Yes, fine, it's good, but he is just not like us. He has taken into the womb of mother. It appeared, for Kamsa it appeared that a child is there in the womb of Devaki Mata, in his sister. But Otherwise, Krishna manifested directly at the time of delivery before her mother Devaki. This Devaki Devi and Vasudeva, in their earlier births, they were Pushti and Pushti Garbha during Satyayuga, somewhere in Satyayuga. At that time, they made penance for more than 10,000 years or 20,000 years at that time. And when God has manifested before them, they have sought, when He offered asking the boons, they sought for the boons for having Him as son for 3 times. So immediately as Pushti Garbha, he was born there. Again during the at the time of Vamana incarnation in the womb of Mother Aditi, he is taken as Vamana incarnation, as a brother of Indra, because Aditi is the mother of Indra. So like that, Krishna became the brother of Devendra by taking the incarnation of Vamana Avatara there. Again, now in Dwapara Yuga, Devaki Devi and Vasudeva, they are the same. This is the 3rd generation because he wanted this thing. And one more thing, what is there is, they wanted to have Krishna's son, but they never wished anything else from that. So he became in the 3rd time as son of Devaki Devi. Bhagavan means the Almighty of God. Here, generally, even for other devatas, like whether it is Brahma or Shiva or Indra, they call Bhagavan. But here, this Bhagavan is the highest word which is generally used for Supreme God itself. Almighty of God, who is controller of all opulence. He is the controller. He maintains us. He is the creator, He is the maintainer, and He is the destructor also. But for the creation purpose, He has given the assignment to Saunaka Brahma in this Brahmanda. There are so many Brahmandas, Akhila Koti Brahmanda, there are so many Brahmandas are there. So in every Brahmanda there is one Chaturmukha Brahma. So that Brahma will be given the creation power, and Supreme God will direct him how to do the creation. And again Shiva is he is the destructor. He is also incarnation of Krishna himself. There is a separate Goloka Vrindavana, that is where Krishna is present as Paravasudeva. He is eternal Vasudeva. Because in Dwapara Yuga he was born to Vasudeva, is called as Vasudeva. Otherwise, the original name is also Vasudeva only in the Goloka Vrindavana. So, there from the Paravasudeva, 3 forms take place. That is Aniruddha, Sankarshana and Vasudeva. So, Aniruddha is the controller. He controls everybody. Sankarshana, in every Vaikunta, he remains as Adishesha, as well also he takes the Shiva's incarnation. And in Pradyumna is the other incarnation of him. This Pradyumna's, what is his duties, responsibilities is, see, when we are in deep sleep, generally they call it as we are half dead, because we don't have any conscious of our body. We are known as half dead. At that time, our soul, which has taken so many earlier births, but desires were not fulfilled. So in this life, to fulfill those earlier desires, it will go away from our body. It will go away from body and it roams all the places. Just before the time of awakening, it comes back. All this controlled by Pradyumna. Sankarshana takes care of the destruction. Aniruddha, he in all Akhila Koti Brahmanda, all there are so many Vaikunthas are there. In every Brahmanda, one Vaikuntha is there, one Kailasa and one Brahmaloka. So in that Vaikuntha, he takes the form of Sri Mahavishnu lying on the Adishesha with Lakshmi along with him. So from his umbilicus, this lotus flower will bloom, from where Chaturmukha Brahma will incarnate. Again, Chaturmukha Brahma, while doing the creation, first he creates from his mind, Shiva will come out. But Shiva, because he is in angry mood, he will not help in the creation along with Chaturmukha Brahma. So, for that reason, different process will go on. So this, though Shiva is the incarnated second, that is after Chaturmukha Brahma, he finds second place immediately of Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is the protector. He is having 64 important qualities which is mentioned in our Nectar of Devotion. One scripture is there in the bookshop. In that one it is given 64 qualities are there. The person who possesses these 64 qualities, he is only the Supreme God. None else than Supreme God can have these 64 qualities. And though Chaturmukha Brahma, he is the second incarnation, immediately first incarnation from Sri Mahavishnu, he possesses only 45 qualities of the Supreme God. Whereas Shiva, though he is incarnated from the mind of Brahma, he carries 52 characters. And we, mankind, human beings, we also have 21 of those qualities. So, Sri Mahavishnu will be the controller of all us, all the creations. Who is the controller of all opulence, power, fame, beauty, knowledge and renunciation. Out of 64 qualities, these are Shadgunas, 6 characters, opulence. Nobody is having so fame and so beautiful than him. Power. He is having he has so much of power, no one can go beyond him. And fame, he is also fame in all the universes. Beauty. Today we find so many Miss Universes and other things. But when beyond Krishna Paramatma, you can't find even beauty than him. Though he is in black color, he is very beautiful. And he is having all knowledge. Because he is the creator of all Chaturveda. Yajurveda, Rigveda, Samaveda and Atharvaveda, all the four Vedas are created by Sri Krishna Paramatma. So, accepting him, none of us, we are having full knowledge. Even earlier sages, they were not having the full knowledge. In Ramayana, Bhrigu Maharshi, he does the penance for 300 years. And he thinks that he got all this thing. When God manifests before him, he asked for the knowledge of all Vedas. But Krishna tells him, "Oh Maharshi, you are very great. You have made penance for 300 years. Whatever you got the knowledge, it is not as fistful of that knowledge. But for this, none of them, excepting like Devarshi, Narada Maharshi and Vasishtha Maharshi, Vishwamitra Maharshi, like these people, the sages, they are having full knowledge. But very less people have complete knowledge. Only God is having full knowledge, all Vedas. And renunciation. Again here, renunciation means it's a great this thing. Because God is having also renunciation. Means he does not have any attachments. He does not have any desire. He whatever all these 6 qualities, he will not have anything, any attachments with anybody. there is no he has parents in different incarnations, but only to that extent. He will never have any attachments also. Like that, he renunciates everything. But at the same time, what is that he is taking care of is he is controlling the entire living beings, all the completely, including Chaturmukha Brahma and Shiva. They are under his control. He is the protector of his pure devotees. Like you have seen this Prahalada Maharaja, who is the son of a demon, Hiranyakashipu. Though his father is a demon and is the enemy of, first enemy of the Sri Krishna Paramatma, when he was in the womb of his mother, at that time, Devarshi Narada will initiate him with the Ashtakshi Mahamantra. This is 8-syllable mantra, Om Namo Narayana. That is the mantra which has to be meditated even before taking water, which is being initiated by some acharya, spiritual acharya. Only in the early mornings we can do that even before having water. That mantra was initiated to Prahalada in the womb of his mother. And as soon as Prahalada was delivered, he was in the devotion of God. Whereas Hiranyakashipu was punishing each and every mankind, sages, everybody who were worshipping Krishna. And he tried to punish his son also by attempting to kill him in different ways. But he could not succeed. Because why? Always Krishna protected him. Whenever he was, once when he was attempted to throw him from the peak of the hill, mountain, Krishna took him in his hand and protected him. When he was drowned in the water, he was protected. When he was set in fire along with Hiranyakashipu's sister, that sister was burnt in this thing, though she had a wound of fire not burning her. But here, as an exceptional case, Krishna made her to burn in the fire, whereas he protected Prahalada. Snakes bit him, but poisonous did not harm him. Like that, so many times Krishna has protected his devotee. Also, he protected his devotee Dhruva Maharaja, who has been given a separate planet, Dhruva planet. Although God is equally disposed to everyone, he is especially inclined to his devotees. See again, God does not discriminate anybody. He is equal to everyone. But to his special devotees, he is inclined to them, he supports them. See, for Hiranyakashipu, in the first attempt, he never killed. He gave him lot of opportunities to come to his at his foot, surrendering to him. But he never came. Only when he was troubling his devotee, when Hiranyakashipu tried to harm Krishna Paramatma, he never made any harm to Hiranyakashipu. But when he started harming his devotee, Prahalada, then only he has killed him. And even Ravanasura, during Ravanasura's Rama incarnation, Rama could have stayed at Ayodhya and aimed an arrow at Ravana in Lanka. But he never made that. As a human being, he has followed what we have to follow. How to respect parents, how to respect gurus, how to love animals, how to love birds. Everything Rama has performed and has shown us. And even the killing of Ravana, when he started harming his devotees, including Sita Mata, then only he went in search of Ravana. He knows that Ravana is in Lanka, but in spite of that one, he first sent the monkey armies, and there also the Hanuman went to Ravana for the purpose of conveying Rama's message. And asked him to surrender to Rama so that he would forgive him. But he never agreed for that one. When his Vibhishna, his brother, Ravana's brother, he also attempted to convince his brother to surrender to Rama and return Sita Mata so that he will be saved. He has not agreed for that. Kumbhakarna, who supported Ravana himself in the battle, he also advised to surrender to Rama, but he never agreed for that. So many attempts Rama had made to save Ravana also. Even in that 10 or 12 days war between Rama and Ravana which took place on Hare Krishna. On the last day when Ravana was fighting directly with Rama, since sunrise till almost till sunset, Rama, because you know Ravana has 10 heads. Ravana used to, Rama aimed his arrow at his head and he removed one head. Again, other head, a new one came. Like that, he has tried 108 times. Why means Rama thought at least when his head is removed, he would get a different head and he will change. He will surrender to him. But that never happened. And in the end, at the sunset, sun god and all other devatas who were witnessing the battle between Rama and Ravana, they advised Rama, "Oh Rama, now if sunset happens, Rama will never die. So before sunset, you kill him." So at that time, Vibhishna advised to kill him in his chest. Like that, Rama knows everything, all these things, because he has taken an ordinary human form. So he wants to show how a man should behave. So accordingly, he took their advice and hit Ravana and killed him. Like that one, even to Kamsa, during Dwapara Yuga, Krishna has incarnated to kill all these including Kamsa and all so many ill people. At that time, he never directly attacked. When Kamsa sent so many demons, Putana, this Aristasura, so many people, so many demons have come. They attempted to kill Krishna, but they were failed and they themselves had to give up their lives. At that time, this Narada Maharshi advises Kamsa, "Oh Kamsa, I doubt your demons are doing a sincere job to kill Krishna. Why don't you try yourself?" Then Kamsa plans for a Dhanuryaga, for which he will send an invitation through Akrura. At that time, Akrura feels very happy. Akrura is a minister in Kamsa, but he is a devotee of Krishna. So Akrura feels very happy when he was advised to go to Krishna and invite him for Dhanuryaga. Akrura knows that Kamsa's intention is different. It is not that he is inviting Krishna for the Dhanuryaga. That is the only lame excuse to invite him. After coming here, comes out attempt to kill Krishna directly. But in spite of that one, Akrura feels happy because all these, during all his earlier births, whatever it is, or during in this life also till then, it was a night for him, like a darkness, because he has not seen Krishna. Now he is going to see Krishna in presence. So once the day when he sees the Krishna and has the knowledge of the Supreme God, from that day onwards he feels that it is the rest of life is completely day. Though this normal night and day comes and goes, but in our life, once we have the knowledge Krishna is the Supreme God, it is a day for us in our throughout life. Like that, the Akrura is very happy and he goes and invites. When Krishna comes here, again he never attempts to kill Kamsa immediately. Then that elephant will be which is fed with full liquor drinks and all those things. It tries to harm Krishna, but it cannot happen. Balram will kill it. Again, Chavana Mustikasura will be there. They attempt to harm Krishna and Balram. They could not succeed. At that time, finally, then he says, "Oh, Kamsa, Uncle Kamsa, now the time has come. It is your end now. It is for me to kill you." Then he will kill. Like that, Krishna will not have any discrimination with enemies or his devotees. He treats everybody. He tries to forgive everyone. But we do not accept to surrender to him completely. So Krishna is more inclined to his devotees especially. Sat means the absolute truth. Here Satchidananda Swarupa they say. Here Sat means it is the absolute truth. What is absolute truth? Supreme God. He is the absolute truth. Beyond him there is no other truth. And persons who are servitors of this absolute truth are called Satavatas. Whoever believes, have full faith in him and surrender to him, they are all liberalized souls. They are all liberalized souls. We are all eternal. It's not that only liberalized souls are eternal. Even we are also eternal. Liberalized souls will never take any other birth, excepting for the services required by the God. Because in Akhila Koti Brahmanda, God needs to take care of all the planets, in which he might be needing his devotees, liberalized souls services. There he will advise them, and as per their God's advice, they do the services. Whereas we are the conditioned souls. We are conditioned souls means we are attracted in this nature with so many good qualities and bad qualities. We are doing good deeds also, as well as we are doing bad deeds. So we are conditioned souls. We take this cycle of death and birth and death cycle will be continuing. We are conditioned souls. So they are all called Satavatas. And the personality of God who protects pure devotees is known as the protector of Sattvatas. Because he is the protector of everybody. But in particular, he protects these liberalized souls and his devotees. Bhadram te, or blessings upon you. So this Munis, Saunaka Munis, they are telling this, you are blessed, because Sutta Goswami, now it's not that sages are blessing him, because that Sutta Goswami is blessed by his acharyas and Supreme God. For that reason he is on this higher position for him to explain to these sages. Indicate the sages' anxiety to know the absolute truth, because conveying this message, they are reminding him. It's not necessary for the Sutta Goswami to remind about it, but these Munis, they are having lot of anxiety to know the details. For that reason, they praise him. Absolute truth from the speaker. Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, appeared to Devaki, the wife of Vasudeva. See, those sages are telling, oh, Sutta Goswami, you know the pastimes of Lord Krishna, who has incarnated as a son of Devaki Devi, the wife of Vasudeva. Vasudeva will be having 8 wives, out of which Devaki is one of them. That Devaki is the sister of Kamsa. Rohini is the elder wife whom Balarama is delivered. Of course, Balarama was in the womb of Devaki only. But because Krishna wanted to save Balarama for his help during the Dwapara incarnation, so he instructs Parvati Devi to transfer the child from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb, who is only Devaki will be in the prison, not Rohini will be outside. So like that, Balarama is saved by Krishna himself. And there will be another wife who will be having a daughter, that is Subhadra. But again the Subhadra, during the time of incarnation of Krishna, there in Nanda Gokula, Yashoda Mata will deliver a female child. Again, Krishna has instructed Parvati, after saving Balarama, he instructs Parvati Devi to take birth as a girl child at Nanda Gokula in Yashoda Mata's womb. After Krishna's incarnation, the child will be changed here and there. And the child, when Kamsa attempted to kill the girl child, that girl child warns Krishna that the child who has to kill Krishna is already born and is somewhere else. And Krishna gives boons to Parvati Devi because she helped in this incarnation twice by saving Balarama as well as here also by himself in change of the motherhood. At that time he used two boons. One is she would be born as his sister in another mother's younger mother's womb as Subhadra Mata. And also during this Kali Yuga, whoever worships Subhadra Mata directly or Durga, Parvati Devi form, they will be blessed with all the desires what they need. That is what two boons been given to Parvati. So like that, Vasudeva is the symbol of the transcendental position wherein the appearance of the Supreme Lord takes place. Here, God has incarnated so many times, and Lord Krishna's incarnation in Dwapara Yuga, he is complete form, Paripurna. It is known as Paripurna Avatara. This Matsya Avatara, Kurma Avatara, Varaha Avatara, they are all just only for some time they were incarnated. As soon as the purpose is over, they go back to their abode. Again in Rama Avatara, Rama has not come with Paripurna Avatara. He has come with only Purna Avatara. When he has incarnated, he left all his powers, some powers in Vaikuntha itself, like his Sudarshan Chakra, Kaumadi Gada, all those things, he left it there and he taken it as a human form. So in that, that is known as Purna Avatara. And again Purna Avatara, one more this thing is, he was in mother's womb for 12 months. Whoever is there for 12 months, they are taking the Purna in birth in full form. But we, human beings, immediately after 9 months, our mothers will be in hurry. Still the baby is not delivered. Then they go to hospital, get cesarean, and child will take place, birth take place. But that is not this thing. 12 months in the womb is the correct this thing. Of course, otherwise, Shukamarshi was there for 16 years. Prahlada was there in the womb for still a bigger, more than a year. And Krishna is Paripurna Avatara. He has come with all his powers, full power, all the 64 characters he was possessing. We'll go into the next verse. Please repeat with me 3 times and I'll repeat. Thereafter I'll do it. Tannaha. Please tell loudly. Tannaha. Susrusu. Mananam. Arasi. Anganu. Varnitum. Yasya vataro. Bhutanam. Shemaya cha bhavaya cha tannaha sushushu mananam arhasi anuganu varnitam yasya avataro bhutanam shemaya cha bhavaya cha tannaha sushushu mananam arhasi anganu marnatim yasyavataro bhutanam shemaya cha bhavaya cha tannaha sussumananam arhasi anganu varnitum yasyavataro bhutanam shemaya cha bhavaya cha. The word to word meaning tat, those, naha, unto us, sussumananam, those who are endeavoring for, arhasi, ought to do it, anga, O Sutta Goswami, anuvartanim, to explain the following in the footsteps of previous acharyas, yasya, whose avataraha, incarnation, bhutanam, of the living beings, shemaya, for good, cha, and bhavaya, uplifting, cha, and. Translation is, O Sutta Goswami, they are expressing their eagerness. Sages are expressing their eagerness. We are eager to learn about the personality of Godhead and His incarnations. Please explain to us those teachings imparted by previous masters, for one is uplifted by both speaking them and by hearing them. Here, see, they have lot of eagerness to know about the original form of the Krishna Paramatma, as well as they want to know all the incarnations. It's not just only one incarnation what Krishna has taken during Dwapara Yuga. They want to know the details of all the incarnations. And also they are saying, O Goswami, they are calling Goswami is the highest position. O Sutta Goswami, please tell us as told to you by your acharyas. Because nowadays there are so many people who tell their own stories as per their wish, desires. It's not like that one, but here they are saying as told to you by your previous acharyas. You tell me those details. And to be uplifted by both speaking them and by hearing them. See, while you have heard from your acharyas, same thing you tell us. Also by yourself speaking to us, we will hear the same thing and have the knowledge of the Supreme God. The conditions for hearing the transcendental message of the absolute truth are set forth herein. See, these are the conditions they are making it here for anybody to speak out about the absolute truth or for another person to hear. Because I am telling you this Bhagavatam from the original script what Prabhupada has given us. So Prabhupada has given us, same thing I am telling you. Otherwise, what they say is also, they want even the learner who you are hearing, you should hear from a spiritual master who is already heard from his spiritual master. If I have not heard from my acharya, if I tell, it would be wrong. So before you hear the message, you should ascertain whether I am already a follower of acharya or not. So there are two conditions. One is I should follow my acharya, as well as you should also ascertain that I am doing. So here these Saunaka Munis who are in Naimisharanya hearing this Bhagavatam from Sutta Goswami, they are saying, Oh Sutta Goswami, you are the authorized speaker, because you have spiritual masters who are already learned scholars, and so we have trust in you. You please tell whatever your Acharya has conveyed us. The first condition is that the audience must be very sincere and eager to hear. Okay, hope you understood. You should have eagerness to know about Krishna himself in Dwapara Yuga as well as all incarnations. This Sri Madhbhagavatam is in 12 skanda. 12, more than 30 books are the small books, but it's 12 skanda. Each skanda is having so many chapters, and only 10 skanda will tell about the Krishna in Dwapara Yuga. But we should never get into the 12 skanda without going from the beginning. We should understand right from the beginning. That is what Krishna Paramatma has told in the Bhagavatam, Shuka Maharshi has told, everybody's instruction is same. We have to follow right from the first skanda. We should not directly get into the 10th skanda, particularly there are so many people. What they do is, even in 10th skanda, they search for gopis and gopis rasa dance with Krishna Paramatma. There are several thousands of gopis who dance with Krishna, and Krishna will dance with each and every gopi. So people are interested in those rasa dance of gopis. So we should not do that. We have a lot of time. So we can go slowly from first skanda to the end. So eager to hear, and the speaker must be in the line of disciplic succession. What I told you earlier, I should follow my Acharya. That is what they are telling. Succession from the recognized Acharya. The transcendental message of the Absolute is not understandable by those who are materially absorbed. This message, whatever I am conveying, and I don't say you are not understanding. You know both English language as well as what I am telling. Hope I am clear. You are able to understand. If anybody is not understanding English, I can convey in Hindi or Telugu also, it's not a problem. Also my Acharya, Srimanna Chinnajaya Swami, he is my Acharya. He has initiated me. I am his disciple. I follow him. He is the spiritual master, he is an authorized person. Of course, I am doing these lectures in ISKCON. It's not that I am not aware of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is also, I consider him as one of my Acharya, because I have seen him. I have heard his lectures when I was a school student. He gave lectures in our school, in this Maharshi college. There he gave lectures. During his lectures, I attended his lectures also. Like that, also I follow all his books. Though my initiator Acharya is G.L. Swami, I follow Prabhupada all his scripts. So, under the direction of bona fide spiritual master, one becomes gradually purified. Therefore, one must be in the chain of disciplic succession and learn the spiritual art of submissive hearing. See, this is what here, why we need to follow Acharya, because we need to tell the correct message what our earlier sages have told. It's not just Prabhupada has told. This Bhagavatam is written by Vedavasa Maharshi, who is again nothing but Krishna Paramatma. He has incarnated in 4 forms in Dwapara Yuga. One is as Vyasa Bhagavan. He is incarnated as Vyasa Bhagavan. He has compiled 4 Vedas into one, 4 Vedas, as well as he compiled Mahabharata and Srimad Bhagavatam. Again, Sri Krishna Paramatma himself is Krishna. Arjuna is also nothing but Krishna, Narayana, Narayana. Earlier incarnation, Narayana. Krishna was Narayana as well as Nara. So that Nara was Arjuna and Narayana is Krishna. So again, Rukmini's son Pradyumna. Pradyumna is also part of incarnation of Krishna. Again, Pradyumna's son Aniruddha will be there. That is Krishna's grandson. He is also Krishna himself. Like that, 4 forms in Dwapara Yuga. one becomes gradually purified. Therefore, one must be in the chain of disciplic succession and learn the spiritual or submissive hearing. In the Sutta Goswami in the case of Sutta Goswami and the sage of Naimisharanya, all these conditions are fulfilled. That is what I am telling you, because Sutta Goswami and Saunaka Munis both are qualified. They are confirming it. Fulfilled because Srila Sutta Goswami is in the line of Srila Vyasadeva. He is one of the disciples of Vyasadeva. And the sages of Naimisharanya are all sincere souls who are anxious to learn the truth. They are all liberalized souls. Liberalized means they are qualified for liberation, moksha. Thus the transcendental topics of Lord Krishna's supreme human activities. This Bhagavatam consists of many transcendental activities of Krishna Paramatma. Not only during Dwapara Yuga, in all his incarnations. In all his incarnations, he has made superhuman activities are there. His incarnation, his birth, appearance or disappearance, his forms, his names and so on are easily understandable because all the requirements are fulfilled. Because in this Bhagavatam, you will come across many of it. Now after this first chapter is full of questions only by the sages at Naimisharanya to Sutta Goswami. After first chapter you will find different forms. I think somewhere in third verse also, third chapter, 25th or 26th verse it comes about Kalki Bhagwan. Kalki Bhagwan incarnation is not yet taken place. It is going to take somewhere at the end of this Kali Yuga. And at that time, Kalki Bhagwan will come on a white horse with a sword in his hand to kill all the evils. But already there are so many Kalki Bhagwans in existence who are all fake. And many of them are already in custody. They are in prison also. So we should not believe any other Kalki Bhagwan existing now. Kalki Bhagwan for this Kali Yuga will come only at the end of Kali Yuga. You know what is the Kali Yuga period? 4,32,000 years is the Kali Yuga period, total period. Out of 4,32,000, we have just crossed 5,250 years. Still another 4,27,000 years is there. Kalki Bhagwan will incarnate only after another 4,27,000. Till then, if somebody tells he is Kalki Bhagwan, no, we should not believe. There is some Kalki temple near Tirupati, Tirumala Kshetra also. A lot of this thing is there, but we should not go into all those things. So, all incarnations will be told there. His birth, his appearance, disappearance, his forms, his names and so on are easily understandable. Here all have been given. See, generally we know only 10 avatars. Matsya Avatara, Kurma Avatara, Varaha Avatara, Narsimha Avatara, Vamana Avatara, Parashurama Avatara, Rama, Krishna, like this. But there are several thousands of incarnations are there because each yuga, Satya Yuga is 18,20,000 years. The Treta Yuga is 12,96,000 years. Dwapara Yuga is 8,64,000 and Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. All these together is 43,20,000 years. 43,20,000 years into 1000 makes 1 day for Brahma. This is daytime for Brahma, we are all living. Similar for 43,20,000 into 1000 is night time Brahma. At that time, Mahapralaya, we will not be existing. We will be in the stomach of Krishna Paramatma, who will be lying as a small child on a banyan leaf, Vatapatra Sai. So, during like this, scientists say this is Earth is some 6-7 years old, 7,000 years old, 8,000 years old. No, that is not. some crores, you can't tell in the number also. It's a crores and crores. Creation has taken place. Lot of Anantakoti Brahmanda is there, and our Brahmanda is the junior most Brahmanda. Our Brahmanda is junior most Brahmanda. There are so many Brahmas also there. During Krishna's pastimes, after the Aghasura killing, when at that time Devashi Narada tells Brahma that Krishna has already died. That Brahma says, no, how can Krishna incarnate? I am the creator, I should create him. How can he create Supreme God? He says, he is already there, he has killed the Aghasura. No, he tells that it should be some magic boy or something like that. He comes there. What he does, to test that small child who is just 6 years old or 7 years old, to test that child, he takes away 5 lakhs cows and 1,000 cowherd boys and hides him somewhere in the cave for a period of 1 year. Krishna sees on that particular day, Balram, for what reason I don't remember, he has not come there for cows grazing. At the age of 6 years, Krishna with cowherd boys who used to come for cow grazing. So when they have come there, Krishna sees, where are the cows? Then he sees, it's a Brahma's the magic, he has taken away all them. Then he himself spread into 5 lakh cows and 1,000 cowherd boys, because in the Gokula, everybody will be waiting. They will be scared if these people that do not turn up. He will create, and they form the changes. They every day go, they like that. 365 days. After 365 days, what happens is, again, there will be the discussion between Narada Maharshi and Brahma. Brahma says, see, I have taken away his 5 lakh cows and cowherd boys. Now, Krishna, where is your magic boy? Then Narada says, you can go and see. Brahma will come down. He will see, he will be surprised to see all the 5 lakh cows are there and 1,000 cowherd boys are there. Then again he goes to the place where he has hidden them. There also they are there. Then he comes, he realizes, oh God, please forgive me. He tested Krishna Paramatma himself. So Krishna says, okay, this is, I only made you to do like that one, so that you can spread my greatness like this. So like that. And at that time, before telling Brahma that one, Krishna invites all Brahmas from all other planets. So all the Brahmas will be coming over there. And this Brahma, junior Brahma who was here, he sees what is happening. He'll hold his head. What is this? I am the Brahma. From where they have come? Then Krishna says, oh Chaturmukha Brahma, you are the junior most Brahma for this Brahmanda. All these Brahmas are senior than you. So you do not do such tricks in the future, dirty tricks in the future. He instructs him like that. He surrenders. Chaturmukha Brahma surrenders before Krishna, and again everything will be like that. See, there are so many incarnations are there, and this creation is very old, which we cannot assume at all. We cannot assume. It's not just, as scientists say, it is not 7,000 or 10,000 years. It's some billions. We can't say how many billions also. It's that old. So, in this, such discourses help all men on the path of spiritual realization. Like this, if you regularly follow this Bhagavatam, you know the real truth of the absolute truth of this Sri Krishna Paramatma, as well as all his incarnation, details of all his incarnations. For today, we are coming to the end of this thing, because if I get into next verse, it will be more than that. So I will be holding it here. We shall chant his name for some time and disperse for today. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Please repeat me. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. See, in Treta Yuga, human life was more. It's lack of years. They used to do a lot of penance. During Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, it has come down to 10,000 because Dharma has come down. 10,000 was the human life. At that time, they used to perform sacrifice and other things. During Dwapara Yuga, further Dharma has come down, so human life was 1,000 years. Again, at that time, Archana, worship, other thing, worship was going on. Now in this Kali Yuga, our life is 100 years span. But we are not sure we will live for 100 years or 10 years or 20 years, we do not know. Besides all those things, in this Kali Yuga, we are so busy, we don't have time to spend for some time in the worship of the God. For this reason, see, during Rama's incarnation, though Rama was this God, nobody recognized him till the end. And he performed how to behave as a human being and showed, but people never understood. During Krishna's incarnation in Dwapara Yuga, he instructed through Bhagavath Katha and so many times he has instructed, but nobody understood him properly. For that reason, Krishna himself in this Kali Yuga, about 700 years ago, 600 to 700 years ago, he incarnated himself as a devotee, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also incarnation of Krishna himself as a devotee, and he has given us this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. See, I have other mantra initiated by my Acharya, but I can recite only that there are some restrictions are there. But this Hare Krishna Mahamantra does not have any restriction. 24 hours into 7 days, into 365 days, you can chant that Mahamantra. It's not that while doing mantra you can't do the work and all those things. While working, while bathing, while sleeping, while eating, while talking to your friends, anything, you can remember him. Yeah, either in the mind or if it is possible, you can chant openly. By doing that one, at the end of this our life, each and everybody's our life, we are going to end one day or the other. At that time, we will be able to remember him. So once we remember him, we will be liberalized. We get moksha. For that reason, we need to follow this Mahamantra. And Srila Prabhupada has done a lot of preaching for this chanting of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So please make the practice. As per Prabhupada's instruction, it is we have to do at least minimum one round of on the beats, counting beats, 108 times. Like that, 16 rounds they have to make. Some people they have done 64 also. Goswamis they have made 64 rounds a day. That is different. But since we don't have time, at least do 108 times. If it is not possible, whatever is possible, don't hold the beats. If it is possible, you hold the beads and do. Otherwise, without beads also, just remember that Mahamantra in your mind repeatedly, so that you will have that practice of doing that one. So for today, we'll disperse now. In the evening, we have Ramayana between 6 and 7 o'clock. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, Mahabharata between 6 and 7 in the evening. Thursdays between 6 and 7, Ramayana. Tuesday to Friday, I will be taking the Bhagavatam classes between 8:30 and 9:30. All these things are live on YouTube channel. It is there. You can watch later also. Whenever it is not possible, you can